Are we all recording?
It's intro Wario.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. Hey, everyone. Welcome back to DipShips, the legitimate boating podcast. I, as always, am your captain, Calamity Carl. Joining me today, Maritime Metty and Nautical Nick.
Hey.
Oh, all right. I thought we were...
I should have given you more space for the hello. I'm sorry. Let's do that again. Let's
Really
do that
All right,
one.
yeah,
Maritime Metty
Hello!
and Nautical Nick.
Hi.
And I have great news for everyone here.
What's
I
that?
have an update from PM.
Oh?
He gave me good and bad news.
What's the
Uh-huh.
bad news?
He said the good news is that his part-time job is now full-time. They're keeping him permanent.
that is good
Nice.
news.
The
But-
bad news is that he's working overtime every weekend until December.
Jesus
Oh.
fucking Christ.
So he can't make it to the podcast for the next couple of recordings until
next,
December.
month and a half.
Yeah,
Well,
What? Man, I miss PM.
It's like, oh, that's great. And then, so what about D-Ships? And he's like, oh, we're either going to have to put it on hiatus or record it during the week. That's... We'll figure something out.
oof.
This
Oh,
is a roughie.
We'll figure it out. Hey, how we doing, everybody?
A lot worse now.
I'm crumbling into fucking dust.
I mean, yeah, you're old now. Haha. Haha.
I guess I could start off. Hey, my birthday happened. I'm 31.
Yeah, buddy.
Haha.
We are literally the same age.
Haha, but you're as old as me now, so haha. Haha. Welcome to old, asshole.
Just wait until Smartuary.
Smartuary?
Sure, yep,
Yeah.
that's...
Pet
Yeah.
Smartuary?
In Smartuary, I was born in the great state of Pennsylvania. Yep, that's all correct.
That's
You know
true.
what? Now I'm just mad.
Is it in February?
That wasn't even any of the months you squished together.
There's a Uary in there.
Yeah. I
Dumbass.
guess.
In fact, none of those months is my birthday, thank you.
Damn it. That'll come up.
I appreciate you trying, though.
It's in April, right?
Yes, it's in April.
Yeah, okay.
You're Metty in April.
You're met in
Oh.
April. That's right, because I remember you yelling at Jordan for having the same month birthday.
Oh, so you remember Jordan's birthday?
Yeah, but not the person you've known since we were literally in middle school.
I only remember Jordan's birthday because I asked him a couple days ago when his birthday was.
Oh, okay. That's fine
Oh.
then.
Gross.
So,
What'd you do?
What the fuck did I do?
Cocaine?
I wish.
Cocaine.
Hey,
Yeah?
we haven't recorded since New York was completely underwater, have we?
No, we have not. Due to
Yeah, we had,
things I will talk about later.
Yeah, we had a wonderful torrential downpour here that fucking clogged up everything.
We sure fucking did, buddy.
We sure fucking did. They sure did know that this big ass storm was coming and didn't say that they were closing everything down and declaring a state of emergency until 1 p.m.
When I was already at work.
And when I was
Oh my
already
God.
getting ready for work because I had to work overtime. As my boss was calling me at 4:30 going, why aren't you here yet? And I'm like, bud, there's a hurricane and shit. I don't know what to tell you. I was in half an hour of traffic half an hour ago.
God.
Yeah, cars were floating.
Yep.
Shit was scary.
That's our boat fact.
It was hey, boat fact. Cars can be boats.
Yes, boat fact. Ford the intersection. Your car's boat now.
He will lose many oxen.
How many oxen do you carry in your car?
It depends, but usually just the one.
What's his
I
name?
have a couple sheep in my car because my Settler's a Catan deck.
Oh, yeah, no, that's fair.
That is true.
His name is Lethargy.
That's a good name.
Yeah.
I like him.
He died
No.
boarding the intersection.
Rest-
No. Yeah, the only thing I can really remember off of the top of my head that was of any importance, other than like my niece's birthday party, which was fine. Oh wait, no, there was something there that happened. my sister looked at me. My middle sister looked at me at this
That's
party.
it. Full stop.
She told me.
Her eyeballs.
She told me to my face. So, my husband has been listening to that podcast that you do on YouTube.
No. Oh my
Actually?
god.
And I went, did you tell him to stop? She's like, he got really drunk the other night and he wouldn't stop talking about it. He loves it. And I went, I'm so glad he loves it. Hey, if he happens to hear anything that might make him angry, tell him to forget about that part.
Yeah,
Holy shit.
I'm
That's
certain-
incredible.
He likes it.
I know we've shit-talked multiple members of your family.
I love them all, but, sometimes family is
my
just, you know how
God.
family is.
I feel like if like a family member looked me dead in the eyes and was like, "Hey, I've been listening to a lot of DipShips," I'd quit.
You'd be like, no, that's a different Nick.
Yeah, that's a different Nick who
That's
lives
not- that's
here
not me.
and has this family.
That's a different Nick and a different porch lady.
No, it's not me. Couldn't be me. Other than that, I had my birthday. I took off of work for my birthday.
As you
Happy.
should.
I told them, "Fuck you, I'm not coming in," and they went, "Okay." And I did. I didn't do jack shit for once, because normally when I plan things for my birthday, it doesn't work.
Mhm.
But this year, I was like, I'm gonna go check out a retro game place. Maybe I'll swing by Walmart and punch Metty in the teeth, since it's right in that area. And then I'll get myself a little birthday lunch. And I did exactly all of those things.
Damn, Metty, how's your teeth?
Better than PM's still, apparently.
That's
Oof.
very true.
He's not even here
know,
to defend himself,
I mean-
and will not ever defend himself because he doesn't listen to the podcast.
Listen. I cannot help that Ruthless Toothless does not deserve to be defended.
Oh damn. Well, I got some games here that I'm sending into the general.
Why did you buy Ninja Bread, man?
Oh
Why
shoot, I
wouldn't
forgot to
you buy
post
Ninja Bread
the
Man?
episode 92 thing there. I have a fun story about that.
About Ninja Bread Man specifically?
Yes.
Okay.
When I was in high school for an English class, we had to write a letter to a company. And I chose
my
Nintendo, and I said, we need games that aren't just for babies on the Nintendo Wii. Like, who the fuck cares about Ninja Bread Man? And I got a response from some poor receptionist at Nintendo who was just like, I guess we gotta respond. Like, it's a kid's high school project thing. It came from a school. And they were just like,
Really?
you are
Have to respond?
so right. We should have more hard-hitting games on the Wii. That's a great idea. And I went, wow, why the fuck would they respond to this? I think I still have that letter somewhere.
Christ.
I got that, The Blob, Punch-Out, Super Luigi Bros.
Yep, Sonic 06. Yep.
Yep.
All the
New Super
winners.
Luigi Bros. Wii?
Yes. Soul Calibur 4 with Darth Vader, because they don't have a 360 that works for the Yoda version. Mega Man 2.
Nice.
Monsters Inc. Scream Team.
Less nice.
Mega Man
The guy-
2?
One of the guys at the store there saw me grabbing Monsters Inc. Scream Team and went, I loved that game when I was a kid. And I went, buddy, why are you talking to me?
How dare you speak to me?
No, the people there were very nice. It was in a weird location. They also had a lot of, like, as if you couldn't tell from the Mother 3 cart, they had a lot of like ROM hack stuff on carts and stuff,
That's cool.
which was neat. I was like, I can physically have the fan translation of Mother 3. That's sick as shit. It was cool. I showed up at Metty's Walmart after, like immediately after, because it's apparently like 8 minutes from where I was.
Yeah.
Sure.
It was
What?
very, very weird because I was getting off lunch and then Carl just walks up to me as I'm walking back to my area.
I was walking in. I saw a lovely man playing a violin outside. It was very nice music. Didn't know you guys got to work with such beauty next to you.
Yeah, they keep chasing them off, and 3 different people with violins keep showing up with a sign that says, I have 15 children, please, I don't know what a condom is, I need money.
He played beautifully.
He
It
only knows
reminded
2
me-
songs.
It reminded me of
Damn.
my childhood.
I like it when he plays Despacito on the violin for 3 hours.
Oh my
It's
god.
really great.
That's awesome. Yeah, I walked into the Walmart and I was like, where would I be able to find Metty? And I looked straight forward and Metty was walking basically towards me and I went, oh, lucky day.
Just for your birthday.
And I grabbed some Yu-Gi-Oh cards and Metty swiped a little discount thing and I got Yu-Gi-Oh cards and they all kind of sucked. None of them were good.
Yeah.
I got some branded things.
They're all branded.
No,
they're
like
official Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Yu-Gi-Oh brand.
I know.
Like the fucking archetype.
I know.
You sassafras sipping stooge.
It's called being funny.
I wish.
When is it gonna start?
I don't know, man.
And then I went and got some clam strips and I ate them up and I was happy.
We can't talk about that on the podcast.
What?
Clam strips?
Like the food, like actual clams, battered and fried.
Oh, we thought you.
Not like pussy. That's an entirely different thing.
I hate that you're able to like soundboard your own voice, like in real life.
I'm just talking about eating pussy. I really don't know what you could be referring to. So then after that, I don't remember much because I got stupid high.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, you fucking did.
I was gonna take a full gummy. I took half of one still, and I was gone for the entirety of Friday night into Saturday, all the way until like almost 3 a.m. Saturday.
What the fuck?
I was gone. Played a bunch of things, talked to people.
Sure.
Rediscovered a video that I told Metty about, which I have a snippet of here.
Sure.
Yes.
Called the Dracula Flow 3.
The Dracula Flow.
I'm moving different. This shit ain't nothing to me, man. I'm a dog. I'm biting the fart bubbles in the bath. We smoking symbiotes.
It's a very good video. This isn't even the full video, but it's very funny. It's just he's just saying words.
I don't love it.
It is literal verbal
it is
diarrhea.
An entire video of that one Filthy Frank line of "Call me Malaysian Airlines."
Pretty much. I watched a lot of movies.
Name 3.
Muppets Haunted Mansion. The Lighthouse.
Sure.
Adventures of Tintin.
Okay.
That's 3.
That is. Which one was your favorite?
Of those 3, The Lighthouse.
That tracks. It's just boys being dudes.
Let me start up here from the top. I don't know if I talked about us watching Spy Kids, but we watched Spy Kids for some reason. In Casey's server.
I don't remember either. I remember seeing the tweet, but it's been so long, I don't remember.
Did you guys know they released one September 22nd named Spy Kids Armageddon?
Oh yeah. Yeah, you didn't know there was a new Spy Kids?
Yeah.
Would you believe me?
From Carl's tweet.
Would you believe me if I told you they just remade Spy Kids 1? It is literally almost beat for beat Spy Kids 1, except without, like...
Carl?
I was gonna say Paul Rubens, but that's not who he is.
When you sent that video, I hit play.
Yeah?
It ended like 3 seconds ago.
Yeah, but Spy Kids 1's good still. Video. It is a good video. Watched Lupin the Third of the First.
Don't
Oh,
say
that's
that
the one with
shit
Hitler
to
in
me.
it.
What?
That is the one with Hitler in it.
Oh, wait,
What?
shit, are we far enough into the video where I could say Hitler?
Yes.
No,
Yes.
we're only 4... darn. You're gonna have to censor that.
No, it's like the first minute. They don't check like 15 minutes in.
We're good.
Anyway, here's Hitler.
What the fuck?
Yeah, there he is.
They're just, hey, what if Hitler was alive and old?
Much like in Persona, you see, he escaped to the South Pole.
What if the Nazis wanted to build a black hole machine?
Is that the plot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, it's a Lupin the Third movie. It's all right.
Listen, I don't know the plot of anything relating to Lupin the Third.
The thieves.
Does he
All right. So imagine
Nazis?
it's like Persona 5, but without brain powers.
Okay.
Pretty much, yeah.
Sure.
You got
there a
fucking
Yes.
I guess technically. You got the girl that wears the sexy suits. You got the guy that wears the glasses. Goemon's there.
Goemon is there.
Yeah, much like Persona 5, Goemon is there.
Exactly. It was a good movie. Hey, you know what's a better movie? Mad God.
I don't know what that is.
Well, It is a stop-motion horror movie.
I'm in.
You son of a bitch, I'm in.
It is really good, but also really gross. It's mainly horror because of gore.
I'm less in.
It is basically just all about the never-ending cycle of humanity and suffering. And it's really good. And very gross. I liked it a lot. I also watched The Lighthouse on my phone with Alto and some people because I was at work.
Okay.
So I was like, I guess this is how I'm watching The Lighthouse. Here's a video to describe how I feel about The Lighthouse. I vibe with it a lot. It's a good movie.
Did
yeah.
you edit this?
No.
This is in the movie?
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
The dance is, but not the song.
Okay.
No, the Lighthouse is, yeah.
It is an A24 horror thriller movie. It's more suspense, really.
Yeah.
Where it's just two guys in a lighthouse going fucking crazy.
They're me.
One of them is Robert Pattinson. The other one's Willem Dafoe. They're acting their fucking asses off. At one point, there's a naked woman, and she's a mermaid. It's really good.
Let's go.
Muppets Haunted Mansion. It's the Haunted Mansion, but with Muppets.
I mean, yeah.
When does that...
That's about what I expected.
When did that come out?
That's a really good question.
Is that,
Is it new or is it old? Because I don't remember a Muppets Haunted.
Release date October 8th, 2021.
Ooh.
Oh.
Who is
Distributed
Kermit
by
supposed
Disney
to be
Plus. Kermit's just a ghost.
here? Okay.
Well, like the whole thing about it is like Gonzo and what the fuck's the prawn's name?
Scrimp?
Pepe? Did you say Scrimp?
Yeah.
Gonzo and Pepe get invited to a haunted mansion that they don't know is haunted because Gonzo thinks it's owned by a magician who went missing. Meanwhile, everyone else is having a fun Halloween party. So it just cuts back and forth to these two running around screaming and everyone else going, man, I wish they were here. This party's great.
Oh my god.
It's really good because it's Muppets, and Muppets usually don't make bad things.
Sure.
And they do. We don't talk about them usually.
Oh, yeah. I remember Kermenheimer and how we don't talk about that.
What?
And now I am become death, destroyer of worlds.
Oh, Kermie.
Oh, Kermie, don't drop the bomb! What do you mean they dropped the second one?
I did not think my bomb that I made for killing people would kill people.
I didn't think it would murder.
Somehow this tangent has brought me back to 9/11 because I imagined Kermit talking about a second plane
This
at the tower.
is the second day where I've been on a podcast where we had to bring up 9/11 in some capacity.
I just
We brought it up yesterday on Mill Mike because the episode where Kaiba and Yugi duel against fucking the mask guys on the top of the tower
Yep.
was aired on 9/11.
Holy shit.
And we started laughing because they planted bombs in that building, in that tower.
I
In
just
that
have to point
episode.
out,
I can't believe in real life Kaiba lost and he blew up.
I just have to point out, shout out to my dear friend Chris. He listens to the podcast every week that it is out.
Mm-hmm.
And he has messaged me 3 separate instances now of every time Carl talks about 9/11, his
It's
window
about
is
to be a
down
fourth.
in his truck at a stoplight.
That's amazing. I hope it happens again. Just
I
for you,
really
Chris.
do too.
That's amazing. Speaking of things with Chris in it, hey, Nightmare Before Christmas.
Da 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 da.
Did you know
rewatched
there's a
that.
sequel book?
The what?
I know there's a sequel game.
Didn't he have like a Soul Reaper weapon?
Yeah, it was really cool. It was DMC, but Nightmare Before Christmas. It's sick as shit.
Yeah, they put out a book called The Pumpkin Queen, which is a sequel to Nightmare Before Christmas.
Is it about Sally?
Yeah,
Nice.
Sick.
I haven't
like
read
that.
it because, you know,
I should read that. That
what's a
sounds
nice
cool.
way to say I'm not a teenage girl?
Oh, well, I
Like
mean,
that.
I still listen to Blink-182. I can get away with it.
That's true, actually.
I would probably read it, but also
Hard to find time.
Let's see. We watched half of the 2011 Tintin movie, and by we, I mean I showed up late for it.
I was gonna say, why'd you only watch half? But that makes sense.
I think I was at work. No, I think I was just like asleep and I missed most of it. No, I was streaming. Something like that. Anyway, the point is, I wish I watched the whole thing because it seemed pretty good. Everyone kept calling me the captain, and then I kept trying to go like no, but then he kept just like drinking a bunch, and I was like, oh well, I mean, yeah, I guess.
damn, me too, Chief.
Tintin delivers the hardest line in the world where he's just like, we only have one bullet left in the gun. The captain goes, what's the good news? And he holds up the gun and goes, we got one bullet. And then shoots down a plane.
All right, but
It goes so hard. It's a good movie.
Okay.
On the night of my birthday, we got really high, and then Jordan put on the Snap Cube Subspace Emissary real-time dub.
Oh, okay.
wasn't that one of the joke dubs?
Yes.
Maybe
Good.
they're all joke dubs.
Yeah, but
Every
like more.
every time that Wario showed up on screen, the only thing you would hear is who was it? Holly, I think? Just getting really close to the microphone and going, Wario, I'm gonna win.
Hey, is that Pepino?
Every single time.
It's a good bit.
And it sucks when you realize that there are multiple cutscenes that are the same cutscene, but with different characters in them because of quote-unquote branching paths. So they have to play the same cutscene again and go through the whole fucking thing. Didn't help that was when I got stupid high.
Wow.
So I'm high off my ass listening
And
to
you
this.
are on the moon.
I'm on Jupiter with this fucking loud, scary thing happening in my ear. Someone in the video starts shouting about how they need to go eat dinner because their mom's calling them.
Oh.
And I'm like, is that someone here or is that in this video?
Hello?
Hello?
Okay, I just lost internet,
Oh,
which is weird because I guess Carl didn't.
no, I didn't.
Huh.
That's scary. Freaked me out.
Oh well.
And then, hey, you guys know about WrestleMania?
No.
You know about
Yes.
the WWE?
Yes.
You know how many crossovers they have with Hanna-Barbera cartoons?
Yes.
I know at least one.
Do you want to guess how many we watched last night?
Is it
All
the
of
answer
them?
yes?
The answer is 2 Scooby-Doo ones, the Flintstones one, and the Jetsons one.
Jesus Christ.
Which Scooby-Doo ones? Because there's a lot of Scooby-Doo ones.
Scooby-Doo WrestleMania Mystery, where they have to
That-
fight a ghost bear.
I was about to say, that somehow does not answer my question.
That is the one that I'm aware of that has John Cena in it.
Okay, it's you should have said the John Cena one.
It is the one where a boulder starts chasing them and John Cena jumps off of a cliff to land in front of them, grab the boulder, and throw it while his theme song plays. You've probably seen the clip. It is fucking incredible.
That I have seen that clip.
It's not
I
a
think it's the only thing from that
good movie.
I have seen.
If you could believe it, not a good movie. Unfortunately, the one after that was worse because it was the Flintstones and WWE Stone Age SmackDown.
I didn't think about how silly it would be to have the Flintstones crossover until you said it a second time.
Yeah. Here's the still image from it.
Hmm.
You see, they have shell phones and a tablet. The Undertaker's here, I guess.
Okay, boy, I love The Undertaker.
See, but the thing is... Sorry, I had a cough.
Oh, okay, I thought I dropped again.
In each of these fucking movies, you know, wrestling already exists. It is a thing that they could just go and do. In the Flintstones, wrestling is not a fucking thing.
Uh-huh.
So they're just like, well, boxing's a thing at least. None of them do that. But they have to figure out how to turn boxing into wrestling.
I don't know if they do.
So, boxing is a thing, but wrestling is not.
because they have a boxing ring up at the whole thing is like there's a charity show at the Buffalo Water Lounge or whatever the fuck Fred goes to, and they're like doing a charity event where it's like go and try to box Barney's kangaroo dinosaur and you could win a prize.
Sure.
And it's wearing boxing gloves and beating the shit out of everyone, and then CM Punk Rock shows up. And he's just like, I'm gonna beat the shit out of this stupid little loser kangaroo. This is a fucking idiot. He looks so stupid and dumb, and it starts crying, and Barney's like, hey man, don't make me get angry on you. I ain't never been angry in my life, but I'll slap you silly.
You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
You wouldn't like me when I take the kitty gloves off, bucko. It fucking sucks so much. John Cena's just working at the fucking quarry, punching stones and going, I think I'm gonna get into making music. And they're like, oh, don't do that, John Cena Stone. Look at all those muscles you have.
John Cena Stone.
If you think that's bad, wait until you hear about Rey Mysteriople.
Alright, no, that one
Smart.
one is better than John Cena Stone.
Yeah.
You could have come up with anything, and you just took his name and stuck Stone on it.
I'd rather have John Stona.
Perfect.
This movie came out in 2015, and they're talking about going to Acapulco. Do you know how long it's been since Acapulco has been a vacation spot that people go to?
No.
Since well before 2015.
Like...
Okay, but also it's the Flintstones.
Oh, don't forget, Vince McMahon is in every single one of these. In this one, he's Vince McMagma.
Okay.
Alright, but as much as I hate Vince McMahon and want him to...
Yeah.
As much as I dislike the man, Vince McMagma is better than Vince McMahon Stone.
That's true.
Yeah.
You know, at least that one tried.
How would you fix it? I feel like John Cena, like sediment would have worked.
Yeah, there's a million rocks. You could, like... I can't think of any rocks that start with a C right now.
We should make a tier list of our favorite rocks.
PM's not here to say we're not making a tier list, so we can.
I can be here that I don't remember the types of rocks.
Oh. Anyway, after that dog shit Flintstones one, we watched the Jetsons one, and it was good.
Jetsons one?
The Jetsons and the WWE Robo WrestleMania, where the Big Show gets goaded into flying out to fight Sheamus, who they were pushing hard in this one for some fucking reason.
Sheamus?
Yeah, he's
really?
like yeah, exactly. That's what we said. We're like, why are they pushing Sheamus?
When was it? What year was this?
That's an awesome question.
Sheamus?
Yeah, for fucking Sheamus. Of all the guys in the WWE, Jordan was freaking out. He's like, he wasn't even a face at the time.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, what the fuck year was this?
2017. If a Big Show tries to fly out to like Denver or something to fight Sheamus, the plane starts breaking down because of a horrible blizzard that then freezes Big Show, and he gets sent into the future because he's frozen, unthawed by George Jetson, and then just goes, what the fuck is this WWE you guys have? Where are the humans? Why is it all robots? And he takes control of the robots and conquers the future.
I'm sorry?
Okay, see, I was expecting you to be like, he wrestles all the robots and wins.
Oh, no. He does do that, and he does win, but then he grabs the remote control from Vince McMoon. Vince McMahon's great grandkid.
Once again, better than Vince McMahon Stone.
Yeah.
And Big Show just conquers the future because everyone there can't do anything for themselves. They have robots do everything. So they're all weak and small.
He's got human strength.
They're like, this dude's a fucking giant. What the fuck? And he's like, I am a wrestler in a future full of tiny people with no muscles. I just win. So they have to travel.
A robot wrestler?
What?
What if they built a robot wrestler?
They did, and he beat them all.
He's got the remote control for them, unfortunately.
And he built more. He had more built.
Oh.
So the Jetsons have to find a way to go back into the past by circling the moon.
Samurai Jack.
To find the WWE superstars and bring them to the future to defeat Big Show.
So they brought Sheamus to the future, even though he's a heel.
They brought Sheamus, they brought the Usos, they brought fucking, what's this asshole's? Roman Reigns.
Oh.
It's like, what? And of course Vince McMahon went. Of course he did. They got Vince McMahon to ride on Rosie as like a space motorcycle. And I was like, I understand what all of these movies are now. Vince McMahon one day just went, I remember all these shows from when I was a kid. I could put myself in those now.
Oh.
I want to self-insert myself into these.
I want to ride Rosie the Robot in a sexual and a non-sexual way, says Vince McMahon.
They are all just like the most insane fucking McMahon propaganda. It's fucking funny. Oh yeah, the Jetsons one was actually good. It had a plot and did things. It was wild. George Jetson murdered a family of robots.
I mean, George Jetson murders people all the time.
That is true.
I'm happy for him.
And the last one was Curse of the Speed Demon. It's a sequel to the first one. It is a direct sequel to the first one. But I got bored halfway through and started watching more Ordinary Sausage videos.
Damn.
So I mean, that was that.
The best review you could give Ordinary Sausage. Better than the WWE Scooby-Doo crossover.
There was one thing I wanted to talk about.
Uh-huh.
Which is Nick, how much do you keep up with the One Piece like spoilers and stuff? You actively search them out on Twitter?
I do not search out the spoilers. When it hits TCB, One Piece scans, then I read it.
So I will usually on Twitter see it like starting to trend on a week where I know it's coming out, and I will click the trend to keep an eye on spoilers because I'm like, I want to know what's going on.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that last chapter.
That was crazy. It's crazy as fuck. And I hate fandoms.
Yes, correct.
Understandable.
Me too.
Every single time that I open these tabs, it is people dick writing a specific character constantly. Or shit talking another one, which I like when it's Sanji, because fuck Sanji, he's the worst.
Correct, but
every single time, it's like fucking, Oda didn't want to say that Zoro could beat Sanji in a fight because he knows that he'll upset the fans, but we all know it. It is a fact. Zoro's just him. It's just him. Kizaru, y'all are sleeping on the admirals. Kizaru's gonna show y'all who's the boss now. He's gonna show up and eradicate everyone. Yonko don't mean shit to an admiral. I'm like, can you shut up? Stop speaking.
I do want to see those people now, though, like a couple weeks after Kizaru has been on the island. Because he's just chilling right now.
Big chilling. But it is constant to the point where you can't even talk about shit sometimes. Because someone will just search for the thing you're talking about, find you, and just be like, I'm just going to start an argument. Just for the sake of it.
How dare you have a different opinion than me?
How dare you think differently from me? And I'm like, that's great. Shut up.
Man. In a way to say this with as few spoilers as possible, even though it's been all over Twitter since it happened, you guys should have seen the state of Jujutsu Kaisen Twitter a couple weeks ago.
Yes.
It was disastrous.
I'm well aware.
The fraud or immediately after calling the fraud?
Honestly, all of it. The whole fight and its conclusion.
All right. But the fraud posting is very funny because it's true.
The fraud posting was kind of funny.
And it was also true.
As far as I'm concerned, it's true as shit. But the shit that happened after was like,
Yeah.
Especially when the author was like, oh, geez, with that little skip there, it looks like I might have missed a chapter.
Yeah, fuck you. Hate that cat.
Fucking. Anyway, I hate Jujutsu Kaisen. I've decided.
Yeah, me too. Anyway, I'm watching vividly for the next chapter.
Oh, same. Hey, listen, it still can't be anywhere near as bad as Seven Deadly Sins.
Woof.
Wolf is right.
No, you mean the what the fuck is it called now?
I don't give a shit what the sequel series is called. I hope no one watches it.
Or whatever, yeah.
Stupid dog shit. Ew, poo poo.
I didn't even know there was a sequel series.
It's bad, Nick. It's bad.
Yeah.
There's already incest.
How long has the sequel series been out?
Honestly, I think like a couple years.
Oh, okay. You said already, like it was like chapter 2.
Yeah, but like I think it might have been.
It's been like 1, hasn't it?
I don't remember. All I know is that I remember hearing about it, looking up some things about it, and immediately seeing this character is this character's brother, but that character wants to fuck him, and I was like, can we not do this? Can we really not do this?
No, it's a shonen manga.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that's kind of obligatory in most Japanese media.
Kagurabachi update.
Oh boy.
It's fine.
It's kind of what I expected. I have no interest in reading it though.
It's neat enough. I don't remember if I talked
Kagurabachi?
about. I don't know if I talked about it on the podcast before, but it is about a guy whose dad is a blacksmith who made enchanted swords.
I think you did.
Okay,
I don't
yeah,
remember.
it's that one that everyone on the internet was saying. Was
Yeah, the one that they were saying.
Manga.
They're like,
Yeah,
it's gonna be, it's going so hard. It's the best anime that ever existed. Tweeting at a voice actor saying, "Congrats on your role as the main character of Kagurabachi," and he's like, "What are you talking about? What the fuck?"
Yeah,
I should
the
know they did
author
that.
get it saying, "Hey, I'm getting some weird fan mail from the United States, and I'm glad that you're liking my manga before
I
it
appreciate
comes
the
out."
enthusiasm, guys. His exact words. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
So the thing is, like, his dad made magic swords and he sealed them away because he didn't want people to kill people with them. And then his dad got murdered and the swords were stolen by high-grade sorcerers who wanted to use the swords to rule everything because they're strong swords. But his dad made a secret 7th sword that he has. And his magic energy takes the form of 3 goldfish.
Ring to bind them.
Sorry, 3 goldfish?
It takes the form of 3 goldfish that are significant because they are the ones that his dad bought for them when he was a little younger. I don't even think that much younger.
Forgive me
No,
for
he won them at a
bringing
fair like a week before that. I did read the first 2 chapters, actually.
Forgive me for bringing up this concept in conversation, but are you telling me that this man's magic is a fucking Patronus?
Kind of.
Kind of, yeah.
The magic takes the shape and form of what looks like a goldfish of 3 different kinds. And they all do different things. As far as I'm aware, the black goldfish lets him slice through fucking anything.
Sure.
I don't remember what the other 2 do, because it's been a minute.
Can we get an edit? I'm requesting an edit of any panel of Kagurabachi that shows this goldfish, but they're the Ojama trio instead.
I think you should be executed in the streets, honestly.
You see, I thought that you were going to ask for, like, the pulling the sword out, but Banjo-Kazooie or whatever.
That's also good.
That one exists. That one's good.
I know, but, you know, I thought he was asking for an edit of that panel where, like, I don't know, you're pulling a Yu-Gi-Oh card out or something. No.
No, my ideas are much stupider than that.
And other than that, I updated all the PMVA videos on Patreon, so they're on Patreon servers instead of Vimeo.
Nice.
Which means that they are Patreon exclusive now, but it also means we don't have to pay $200 to Vimeo so they don't delete all the videos every year.
That is
I like
good.
that.
So, you know, that works. And that's what I've got, I guess.
Okay.
Nice.
Good shit.
Who would like to go next?
Fucking sure. I have to open up a calendar.
Mm-hmm.
So we missed the 8th, the 1st, the 24th. That means I have to start on Googled My Boss, which is a horrific opening to this.
Oh, boy.
Well, do we even have the background for that? Did you talk about the sale?
I think. Yeah. I didn't talk about the new guy, but I did talk about the sale. Like, quick recap, my boss sold the business that he owns, so we have a new boss, new owner.
Yeah.
But on the owner's last day, the old owner's last day, my boss came up to me and he was just talking shit about the owner because fuck it, why not? He's leaving, right? So who cares? And he said some crazy shit to me, and I was like, that can't be real. He was just like, yeah, he used to be a doctor. And I was like, no, that man was not a doctor. And he was like, yeah, no, he got fired for doing a bunch of fucked up shit, and he listed off a couple, and the one I remember off the top of my head is that he smacked a woman in labor because she was being too loud.
Oh.
What?
And I was like, that sounds so over the top and specific that I believe you.
That sounds like a literal cartoon villain.
And he was like, listen, it's out there. There were news articles about this. And I was like, no. So when I went on my lunch break, I looked them up. And they are real and exist. And it is so much worse than what he told me.
Oh.
I'll give you the highlight. After a bunch of shit involving like the slapping and overuse of drugs that can cause heart failure to induce labor, and a bunch of other just like miscellaneous but relatively small fucked up shit, he lost his license in only New York. Because he had been working part-time in my state. When he lost his license in New York, he did not lose it here because it was the 90s and it was a different time.
Yeah.
I think it was actually the 70s. I don't fucking remember. It was a long fucking time ago. So he leaves New York, comes back to practice in Connecticut, and he was, whatever they call a labor doctor. I know there's a specific name for that. And an OBGYN. So when he came over to Connecticut, he did a surgery to remove uterine cysts. And when you do that, you're supposed to check if the person is pregnant. He did not.
Oh.
You see where this story is going?
Yeah.
So when he realized that he killed the baby, he didn't tell her because she did not know she was pregnant. And he just performed an abortion without telling her.
Oh.
And she only found out about it because something went wrong.
Because he billed her for it?
No. She found out because something went wrong. She had to come back. But he was already off the clock. Like off shift. There was a new doctor on call.
Oh.
And she sat down and the doctor was like, so I see you've recently had an abortion. And she was like, I fucking what? And so he lost his license in Connecticut almost immediately.
Jesus Christ.
And then he got a loan from his dad and bought a print shop instead. Did that for 30 years.
That's
wild.
It was insane. And Jesus Christ.
Yeah, actually,
I was working for a monster.
You know how, like, you're constantly, whenever you hear anything about how kids are treated in schools, or when you were in schools, you're like, if you don't like children, why did you become a teacher?
Yep.
If you don't like women, why did you become a vagina doctor?
Honestly. The new owner's name is he seems cool.
I'm glad you're listening to our podcast.
I haven't talked to him a whole lot, and he apparently feels bad about it. Twice since he took over the business, he's come back to the shop to talk to me and my boss, like, hey, I'm sorry I haven't come back here to, like, figure out what you guys do, because I've discovered this guy has no idea about anything we do.
Your
he
boss?
Basically bought the business based on, like, how good we were doing, and knows nothing about commercial printing.
Good.
That's great.
So he has to be trained from the ground up.
No. Fuck that. You stay out of the building. We'll make you money. You buy a pizza every week. It's okay.
Like, he's
Fuck
been
that.
staying in the front, working with, like, people from corporate and the front desk people. And then he comes back and he's like, have you guys been feeling any changes or anything? And me and my boss just look at each other like, no, you haven't done anything back here. This is our space.
Yeah, exactly. You leave us the hell alone. You buy us lunch every day. We'll call it even. We'll make you money. You stay away from us.
And the one thing that he is trying to do is kind of catch up on some stuff the old owner never did. For example, I've been working there for almost 5 months now.
Mm-hmm.
And I never got an employee handbook, so I don't know how vacation time and stuff worked. I just applied for vacation anyway, and it worked. I don't know how insurance works or anything like that. He asked me if I was the insurance, and I was like, I don't know.
Are you the insurance?
No, am I on the insurance?
Oh.
Like the company health plan or whatever.
That makes a lot more sense.
And I have no idea. And I told him that I never got the employee handbook, and he was like, well, that's insane, but I'm making a new one, so I guess it doesn't really matter.
At least he knows what he's doing? Kind of.
I don't know. I'll figure that out later, I guess. Let's see. This one's kind of quick. we make a lot of business cards at work.
No.
And we got one for this guy. I think I can call him out. I don't think it matters. His name is... He's a voice actor and part of SAG-AFTRA.
Oh.
So I saw the business cards. I was like, oh, cool. I've never heard of this dude. I wonder what he does. So while the machine was cutting the cards, I got my phone and I opened his website because it's on the back of the cards.
And he's a scab. Cross the union line.
He has been doing this for so long that his website is just the worst.
Oh.
I guess he does voiceover work for commercials, like advertisements and stuff, is what I can gather from this website. But I couldn't, I put in my headphones. I wanted to hear his voice. I cannot. His website is screenshots of the advertisements and nothing else.
That's great.
I was so mad. I was like, you're a voice actor.
He doesn't want you to hear his voice. He gets
I just wanted to hear your dulcet tone.
I just wanted to know.
He gets self-conscious about it.
In a world where, are you sure I'm doing this right?
Basically, yeah. Okay. And then, at least part of the reason why we missed 2 recording sessions, my grandma came down from Canada. There was no reason for her to come down from Canada. Kinda. She was like, I was just gonna come down for whatever, and then I was like, oh, I can stay at their place and see the boys. And we were like, please don't. But
no
she
one
did.
Wants to see you, please.
And she did. Appreciate it while you have her, you fucking scumbag.
I will not.
Okay.
Sure. Listen, some people have good grandmas and some people do not.
Yeah.
You know what? That's fair.
Yes, she was here and just all over everything, taking us places and trying to set up plans that no one really cared about. On the first Sunday, we had to we were supposed to drive to a halfway point between here and my aunt's house to transfer ownership of my grandma.
That's the funniest way you could have described that.
I know. She spent a couple days here, and she was going to spend a couple days with my aunt and her kids. So we met at a halfway point. However, it was not actually a halfway point. It was 2 hours away instead of the one that it was supposed to be. And on the way there, she is just relentlessly telling some story. I really spaced it out. I couldn't tell you what she was talking about. But trust me that she was talking the full 2 hours. And then we missed a turn. Just one, because she had distracted the person who was driving with her story. And we were like, oh shit, well, we can just take the next exit and turn around. The next exit was 13 miles away. And we had to stop for gas at that point. So we basically tacked on an extra hour to our trip.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, okay, it's 3 hours. But the plan was that we go to this halfway point and we have dinner. At least I will get food. And we pulled into the parking lot of a Panera Bread. I was really mad.
But bread bowl, tasty.
I thought we were going to a real restaurant. We were not. I got I wanted this weird Parmesan sandwich thing they had, but the Panera, let me say the full name real quick. The Panera Bread was out of bread.
There you go.
90% of it. They had one kind of bread and they could not substitute it for that sandwich.
Why?
I don't know. So I got a different sandwich on the new piece of bread, and it tasted like a fucking Hot Pocket, and I was so mad.
Alright, that's funny.
And then we drove another 2 hours home, and that was my 7-hour expedition to Panera Bread.
Oh, hold up. I got an important update here from eBay.com. My copy of Tron on UMD has shipped.
On UMD?
Do you even own a PSP?
Yes.
I
don't own any PSP batteries because both of mine were about to explode, but I have my PSP.
Why did you buy this?
It's better than the Offspring.
PSP.
It's better than the live Offspring show I had to buy.
When you say had, why did you have to?
Because I added it to my watch later list in case I wanted to get it, and then the seller sent me an offer to buy it for less money. And I went, oh, you want this gone, huh, buddy?
Yeah,
you want this gone.
Jesus Christ. So yeah, then I worked the rest of the week, and then on the following Sunday, it was the day before Canadian Thanksgiving, so PM was kidnapped by his family, and my family did...
Canadian Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
Like, I know it's real. I should start by saying, I know Canadian Thanksgiving is real, but anytime I hear Canadian Thanksgiving, I'm like... I think of that one Ed, Edd and Eddy bit where they find a bunch of turkey basters and go, Canadian squirt gun. Like it's the fakest fucking thing.
Oh my god. So the first Sunday week I bitched about a lot. It wasn't fun. I did not mind this day. We drove up to Boston to meet up with Grandma and basically like my entire extended family. All my aunts were there. This guy who's not really my uncle but might as well be my uncle, we have a very strange relationship. He was engaged to my aunt before she found out that she was a lesbian.
Oh.
And
Good
has
for
just
her.
remained a close family friend. So he's like invited to all our functions and stuff, and now he has a wife and kids, so I met them for the first time. It was a very nice event to like meet all these people and hang out and stuff. It was great. It was nice. I did miss recording for it though, so you can fire me now.
Yeah, you fucker.
Oh, okay.
Then I worked 2 days, and on 3 o'clock on a Tuesday, as my adequate coworker Dale was wheeling work into the back, I looked at the huge rack of work, looked at my boss, took off my hat, and said good luck, and walked out to go on vacation.
Nice.
Then I went to Comic-Con.
Yay!
I have many pictures, but they are all on my phone, and I cannot upload them all in a reasonable time frame. But it was a lot of fun. I had a pretty great time. My one disappointment is that I could not meet up with my friends and co-hosts.
Yeah, I wonder why that is, Nick.
Listen, I tried.
Yeah, did you?
I messaged you. That counts. Right?
I messaged you and I was just like, yeah, man, I mean, I'm free Friday and Saturday. If there's any of those days you want to hang out, shoot me a message. We can hang out. And I got nothing.
I responded to that. What the fuck?
Well, I got nothing after that. You were just like, yeah, man, sounds good. And then I didn't get anything.
Well, I tried.
It's all right. We'll get you back down here eventually.
Yeah.
They always come back.
I probably will. Went to a couple fun panels.
There you go.
There was one called Blumfest. You know, the like Blumhouse horror movie productions people.
Oh.
I didn't know what I expected, but we basically like watched a bunch of trailers for upcoming horror movies, and now I have a bunch of new horror movies to watch.
Quick question. Is any of those that you're going to watch the Five Nights at Freddy's movie?
Yeah, it is.
Nice.
Because this might kill my connection because I'm uploading a bunch of pictures right now.
Oh, yay.
But when we walked in, we were all handed a pizza box. And when you put it together, you find out that it says Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. And I didn't know Blumhouse was doing that movie. So I was really confused for a good couple minutes.
That's amazing.
Some of these I've already sent to Carl, but there's like pictures of One Piece cosplayers. I went to Gundam Base and spent way too much money.
Yes, I was told that you had the brainworms like we do.
Yeah. They did a super fun workshop thing. Like you swung by in the morning. I got a ticket. It said come back at 4, so I came back at 4. And then they give you like an entry grade Grandpa Gundam.
Aw.
And it's free, and you get to keep it as long as you build it there at the Gundam base.
Nice.
So, like, me and all the people that I was at Comic-Con with grabbed tickets to that and built Gunpla together, and then I spent... Hang on.
I was about to say, how much? Come on.
Probably like $200.
Rookie numbers.
And
I know, right? It's not bad. I got a real grade and 4 high grades and
which real grade?
nippers.
oh, look at all those pictures.
New.
I know it's new. You just got it, but which real grade?
You motherfucker. I got the real grade new Gundam.
Is that all you spent at Comic-Con was $200?
No.
Thank
I
God.
got like some books, some shirts. Every day my friends were like, I'm gonna go get Prince. And I'm like, I don't have any use for Prince.
Prince is
Put
dead.
them on the wall. Pretty.
Prince has been dead for a couple years.
That's what I'm saying. Did I put these in the... I did. Okay. I was like, why don't I see them showing up on my like desktop Discord, but it's because on my desktop Discord I'm in notes.
Oh, that's a lot.
We see them.
Yeah. There's more, but that's just what I could send currently. But yeah, no, I bought a bunch of shit. I didn't know how much this was going to cost, so I haven't really been spending money since I started my job. So I saved up like $5,000 for Comic-Con.
And how much of that did you spend, all in total?
You know what? Let's, as a family, check my bank account.
Let's go. It probably won't register until tomorrow, honestly.
Because I, on purpose...
Is that a bookshelf with the...
Did not look.
That is great.
Yeah, it's like a dresser mimic. It's super cool.
Fucking armoire mimic. What the fuck?
I spent about $1,000.
That's not that bad.
Hey, that means you have plenty of money left over for MagFest.
True.
When is MagFest?
January.
I won't... Well, I will have some vacation time back by then. We'll see.
We don't have a room still.
Never mind.
You say that, but...
Yeah?
No, not you. I meant Nick saying never mind. Like,
yeah. I mean...
Trust us, it's never stopped us before.
Yeah.
It really hasn't. We've managed to find ways.
Even if we gotta drive 20 minutes and then sleep on the floor of the convention center.
Always found ways.
It was a lot of fun. I didn't cosplay because I didn't put forethought into this trip that much. So by the time I was like, oh, I could do that, it was too late to order anything. But...
We could rent a boat.
Just
park it in the harbor.
I could. I had a experience that was new to me since I grew up in Connecticut and have lived here for 20 years, which was being pressed in a literal sea of people on the show floor.
Yeah.
And I have never been, like, drawn to incredible violence more than in that moment.
Yeah, it sucks, doesn't it?
Nick, that is why I stopped going to New York Comic Con.
I got there on the first day. It wasn't bad because, it's a fucking Thursday in the middle of the week. People still got work. People still got school, blah, blah, blah. By Saturday, I walked the show floor for like a half hour and I was like, I need to go sit down.
Did I ever tell you guys the last 2 times I went to Comic Con?
No, I don't remember.
Because the last 2 times I went alone.
Okay.
And the first time I was like, I have a plan. I have 3 things that I want to do. It was on my birthday.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I'm going to go meet my friend Scott at the Teen Wolf panel, on the line. No, not that one. Because we've both lived in New York all our lives and haven't met each other yet.
Uh-huh.
The second one was I'm going to get an autograph from Adam West.
Sure.
Checked the website, made sure I had enough money for it. Was all set for that. Number 3, I was going to get my copy of Scott Pilgrim Volume 1 signed by Brian Lee O'Malley. Those are my 3 things I wanted planned that day that I had in my mind. That's what I'm going to do.
Did you accomplish?
0.
Excellent. That is what I thought.
Got to the panel area. They said, oh, that panel's been canceled. Messaged Scott and was like, hey, bud, where you at? And he was like, we saw that the panel was canceled, so we just left. That was the only thing we wanted to be there for the day.
Damn.
And I went, all right, no problem. The autograph area is right over here. I'll just go get Adam West's autograph. And I stood in that line for an hour and a half until I got close enough to read the price on the sign, and it said $80 instead of $60.
Mm-hmm.
Which the website said $60, and all I had was $60 on me.
I see.
And the line for the ATM that was right there was also an hour-long wait. So I just didn't do that. And I went to get in line for the Brian Lee O'Malley one, and the second I got in line, an employee came over and went, hey, buddy, you can't, we've capped the line, you have to get off.
I see.
It's almost time for Mr. O'Malley's lunch. And I looked at them with tears welling in my eyes, and I went, but it's my birthday. And they went, happy birthday, get off of the line.
Oh my god.
So I met up with 2 other friends that I knew that were there.
Yeah.
And we went to the Nintendo area where they were showing off New Super Mario Bros. 2 or whatever it is, the one that focuses on coins.
Yeah.
For the 3DS. And before I could go up to play it, when the person in front of me stepped off from the console, some other dude shoved me out of the way and stepped up and started playing, and I just went, I'm going home.
That's fair.
And I cried the whole way home on the train, walking to the train station, in the car, the whole time.
Jesus Christ.
It was the worst birthday I had. And the one after that, I was like, I'll go back to Comic-Con for 1 year. Went back for 1 day on my 3-day pass and didn't go back. I just went, this sucks. This is bad. I don't want to go back here.
Well, I don't have a story like that, but my friends did.
Oh?
There was a little section that I saw the first day and didn't pay any attention to. There was like a big Foot Locker sign. And I was like, well, that's weird, but I guess people need shoes, so whatever.
Like the shoe store?
Yeah, like the shoe store, and it was on the show floor. I was like, I don't know why there's a Foot Locker here, but whatever. I don't really care. I'm not going to go over there.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And I found out near the end of the first day that it is a crossover promotion between Foot Locker, specifically Crocs, and Demon Slayer, which sounded weird, but whatever. Like, they're just Demon Slayer Crocs, like they have pink Nezuko patterning or...
Right, that sounds cute.
Like, they got the shoes eventually, so, like, I've seen them. They're fine. They're nice shoes. I'm not going to sit there for them, but they're nice.
I mean, they're Crocs. How nice could they be?
Right. So they didn't do it the first day either because they hadn't really found out about it. The second day, their singular goal was to acquire these Crocs. We got to the convention center as early as possible, so we had to wait in the big line to get in. One of my friends went through some stuff earlier in the year, so she was in the ADA line. Gave her like an in, kind of. So they got in the line as soon as they could. It was still pretty fucking long. And because the line got so long, which I'll talk about this in a second, but it was to the point where it was outside of the show floor, the line for these Crocs, that they shut down the entire thing. They were like, listen, this line's too big, everyone just leave, come back at 12:30.
Let's go.
And before I continue this story, I don't understand that at all. You could, like, because now everyone's just going to come here at 12:30.
Yeah.
Plus the people who have shown up since then who also want the shoes. You could have just capped the line and then run through what you had and then opened it up again.
No, that'd be too smart.
Right? But whatever. So they're like, fine. And they come back at 12:30. And, you know, shock and surprise, there's a huge fucking line again.
What?
And the Foot Locker lady who's like trying to run everything is basically like, look, I'm not going to move the line because you guys aren't really in a line. You're kind of hoarding and you will kill someone. So I need everyone to leave again and come back and make an actual line.
That's great. I love New York Comic Con, man. It's awesome.
The last time I went to New York Comic Con, there was a large section of the vendor floor dedicated to IKEA.
Huh.
Not an IKEA crossover, right? It wasn't like IKEA and Zatch Bell.
Yeah.
It was just IKEA furniture. You're not allowed to sit in it.
What
it's
the
just
fuck?
if you want to buy some IKEA furniture, here it is.
Okay.
And then I went, you could be selling anime shit here.
Yeah.
What is the point?
I think my biggest problem with days 2 and 3 of New York Comic Con, which is going to be funny when I say it out loud, was the focus on comics.
You cannot see the look I'm giving the microphone right now.
There was like several dozen rows of like, you know, actual old school comics, like the collector's level of shit, like $300, $400 comic books.
The comics, what the con is for, yes.
Yeah. And I was just like, listen, there's so much of this and I don't care about any of it. I'm going back to Gundam Base. And so I did, and I bought more Gunpla.
I was about to say, how much money did you spend on Gun?
Another like $50.
Oh, nice. What'd you get?
I think that was the day I picked up high grade Barbatos and the real grade new. But I don't know. Yeah, I didn't care about that part. They had like another section with like regular books.
Mm-hmm.
I picked up a book I was interested in, and I realized it was part of a series. And I was like, huh. So I looked it up. I was like, how long is the series? 2 books? I'm going to go back to that booth. I'm going to get the second book because I saw it there, but I thought the series was longer, so I didn't bother. I couldn't find it for the next 2 days. I think the booth just stopped existing.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
But what I did manage to do, this was like one of my singular goals of Comic-Con for me, was my good friend Ryan got me into this book series in high school. I think I've talked about it a little bit, but Dresden Files, the wizard detective guy. Love him. And the author of that, Jim Butcher, was at Comic-Con, so I got Ryan's favorite Dresden Files book signed and addressed to Ryan. And I don't think he has stopped screaming about it since I told him that. So my mission was accomplished at Comic-Con, even though I only had the one.
Nice.
Hell
Then it was today. And then I came home.
Oh, what happened on today? Did you perhaps meet up with 2 of your oldest friends to go for breakfast in the city?
No, because my train out of Penn Station, left at 10, so we had to catch a train from Flushing at 8 in the morning.
Oh, Flushing, which is on the island what me and Carl are on right now?
Nothing is open at 8 in the morning!
Incorrect, old people are everywhere.
Yeah.
You know, I hadn't considered that, actually.
Diners are always open fucking 8 a.m.
Yeah, it was a little stressful because I came into New York with a backpack and a carry-on suitcase, not like a big one. And then I bought, $200 worth of Gunpla.
Yeah.
And it's like, I could not put all this in the bags that I brought with me, plus all the other shit that I got at Comic-Con.
That reminds me of when I first went to Fanime and I bought too many plushes and I went, I can't fit all of these, and I had to give some of them away.
Aww.
Oh, I thought you got some of them shipped.
No. That was the first year I went without everyone.
So I just stacked all the Gunpla in the Gundam base bag, and I was like, I'm just going to carry this all day. And when I get to the train station, I'm going to ask the nice train lady if she can check one of my bags. And then everything will be fine.
Just put it next to you on the train.
Well, there's the train, as I found out later, was sold out. Like, all the tickets were sold.
What?
Yeah, right? Right? So it was packed as hell, and I could not do that.
Huh.
But I don't even know if she knew that, because I think I'm the only person in the world who has gone to the Amtrak help desk
to check a bag. Yes,
because I was just like, listen, I have a lot of bags. Should I be checking one? Because I can pay for that if I need to do that. And she was like, oh no, just take them all on the train with you. And I was like, okay.
She's probably also never heard anyone say, hey, could I check a bag?
Yeah, she didn't know what to do.
She's just like, we're not an airport, sir. What?
So I get on the fucking train with my friend, because it's a train going back home to Connecticut, and one of my friends that I went with lives like the next town over. So we're looking for a pair of seats, and that's when we find out the train is sold out and there will not be a pair of seats. So we grab 2 seats that are like across the aisle from each other. But before we got there, I'm looking up at the overhead, luggage compartments, and I'm like, there's not a lot of room here, and I may be in trouble. So I finally find one space that is open, and I ask the very nice old lady if she minds if I throw all my shit up there, and she's like, no, go ahead. So up goes the backpack, up goes the suitcase, and I take the gunpla with me.
And then you saw her digging through your crap.
No, thankfully no. But
like, what's all this useless plastic?
If she did, I honestly wouldn't have known, because I had to walk down another 10 rows to get a seat.
And she throws it right in the garbage.
And
what is this shit?
It was just me and my gunpla and a book that I was reading. And that's when I found out something I didn't know about trains.
Yeah?
They shake.
No, that I knew. But
when they go in a tunnel, sometimes the lights cut out. It really
occurred to me that train platforms are built differently, like sizes in different places.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And, the train station at Penn Station is fucking huge.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And where I get off in Connecticut is quite small.
Mm-hmm.
So the person who looks at my ticket is like, okay, just so you know, only 2 of this train's doors will be opening when we get to that town. And I'm like, oh, okay. What do I do then? He's like, oh, it's fine. You're just going to go...
Yeah, grab all your shit and run to the front of the train.
3 cars that way to the door. And I'm like, oh, my stuff is about 1.5 cars that way in the opposite direction. What should I do? And he's like, well, you're gonna have to run.
Yeah.
He was like,
grab it at the stop immediately beforehand.
The instant that you hear the announcement pop off, you just walk back there and get your shit and then go. And I was like, okay. So I went through 4 cars, cramped as hell, carrying 3 bags. I'm pretty sure I smacked an old lady with gunpla.
Good.
That's kind of what it's like here too. Our local train, only the first 3 or 4 cars actually make it to the platform.
Yeah, I just didn't know that was a thing for my entire life. I was like, surely all the trains and all the doors in the train work.
No.
They work. They just don't open.
Yeah. But why wouldn't they open? I know why now, but I never thought about it before. It was a pretty good trip. And you know what? Today is my baby brother's birthday.
Happy birthday,
happy
baby.
Birthday.
He is 10.
Happy birthday, baby Tony.
And when I got picked up from the train station, my family was all there, which I did not expect, and they were like, "We're going to Dave and Buster's."
Hell yeah!
Please, I have so much shit. It needs to go into my room.
Stuff, and I'm so tired. I walked 15 miles a day that I was on this trip.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And I just want to lay down, and they're like, Dave and Buster! So we drove an hour to Dave and Buster's.
Alcohol, tasty.
Alcohol was tasty. I had a couple drinks. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Connecticut is,
Gross.
But it was fun. Like, we had a good time. Drove an hour back, unpacked a little. I haven't finished because, hey, I have to record a podcast.
That's
and then I have to, as soon as we're done recording, shower and then make sure I have lunch for work tomorrow because I also, have work tomorrow. And I am gonna die.
I don't want to go back to work tomorrow.
I don't want to go back to work tomorrow either.
Remember, patreon.com/DipShipsPod.
Please.
Now I'm here. Now we are here.
Please save us from our soul-crushing mundanity of going to Walmart every fucking day.
Speaking of, hey, Metty, it's your turn. Unless Nick has more things.
No, that was it. I do want Metty to just say, I went to Walmart every fucking day and end their week.
Surprise.
Perfect attendance, baby. Yes, hello, howdy. It is me, PM. I'm doing all of the middle bits now for at least the next little while, whilst I'm not on the actual proper podcast. So, hi, howdy. Welcome to the middle bit. This is where I inform you of all the things happening, DipShips, and thanking the patrons and all that good stuff. Hey, do you have questions and topics? I'm sure you do. Well, you can send them all into questions@dipships.boat. Wait, is it boat or boats? It's boats. I'm sorry. Yes, it is real. You can send them in at questions@dipships.boat. And now for the part where I awkwardly thank all of our $10 and above patrons. Patrons? Patrons. It doesn't matter. Anyway, first off, Alatos Diogenes. Alatos, how dare you love Korak? Ali Bear, Breakdown 707. Oh god, here we go. Dr. Perpaka, the Purple Paka. That sounded wrong. Anyway, Fire Trooper 113. Frost Samurai. Gomer. What the fuck is that? You're Meshy Trev. I'm not saying all that. Chris Derp. Lordy Fars. Mr. Collector. Mr. I Like Spam. Nap. Oblivious Gamer 27. PM's tooth is lost and scared. Come home soon, son. Reen Superfan. Rotten. So this is why they call it the Skeleton Dome. Vine Ultimax. Wubba PP. The fuck? Zombie Slayer 051. And our $50 patron, Yondello. Hey, thank you so much for helping us pay our editors, because that's what the bulk of the Patreon money goes to. So thank you, and our editors thank you too. Oh yeah, and if you can't support us financially, you can support us by rating us 5 stars or rating us good on whatever platform you listen to us on. Like the video if you're watching the YouTube version. Leave a comment. Send us things on Twitter. Send us things in the email, like topics and questions, so we can help pad out the podcast. And of course, as always, a big shout out to Vitizen, that's @_Vitizen_ for all of our lovely music. Hey, you know that dual thing that slaps? That was him. He did a fantastic job on that. And of course, as always, a huge shout out to Shibuya, that's @ShibuyaGato, and Shora, that's @Shora_art, for all of our art assets and logos and all that good stuff. And of course, I'd like to thank our lovely editors, @AmazingGG Guy. You have too many G's, dude. You gotta cut back on at least 2 of them. And @Mimicry. Is that how you pronounce it? I'm so sorry, Mimi. For editing all of our stuff. This lovely podcast that you're listening to, that's Mimi. All of the side content that we do, like PMVA and I think Party Boat now, maybe, I don't know. That's all amazing GG guy. Don't forget that you can listen to our podcast literally anywhere. Podbean, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, and of course, the always superior version on YouTube. Seriously, you should watch it. Like, there more goes into it. Hey, you know we got merch? We got, like, shirts and a bucket hat. Pretty pog. You know where you can get them? You can get them at streamlabs.com/thecalamitycarl/merch. Buy a bucket hat. What are you waiting for? And that's that. That's all the upkeep. But before I send you off into the Millennium Micah ad, here I am with a brand new segment, a Papham's Minute, where even though I can't be fully on the podcast, I can give you like a tidbit of my week. Let's start off with why I'm not on the podcast. I am working so much overtime hours, basically during the time that we actually record the podcast, because the guy that I'm replacing broke his neck in one of the stupidest ways possible. He was sweeping a set of stairs, and he sees a can on the ground, and he's like, all right, I'll sweep that up on my way back down the stairs. Now, normally when we see like a can or a cup or a bottle or whatever, we step on it to crush it so it's not rattling around and always falling out of our dustpan. So he goes to do that when he's going back down the stairs, but the can that he saw was unopened. Therefore, when he went to step on it, it didn't crush like immediately, like properly, and he slipped and fell, and his neck fucking hit like the straight up corner of the stairs. Now, I've been given misinformation. I don't know if it's he straight up broke his neck or if it's just like fractured or like a slipped disc or something. All I know is at least until maybe December, I'm not going to be able to be on the podcast proper until then. So hopefully he makes a speedy recovery, even though I don't personally like the bastard, but still falling down, breaking your neck or fracturing your neck, whatever happened to him, sucks. So get better soon. Or don't, because I'm making fucking bank right now, so I guess it's not all bad. For me, it's not all bad. Actually, it's kind of bad. It's like I'm working like 16 hours a day during the full weekend. So it's like my left knee's kind of giving me jip. Anyway, that's it. That's been a Papham's Minute. I hope that I'll be able to be on the podcast proper by episode 100, which is like around the corner. We'll see. I might just pop in like while I'm at work, just take an extended lunch break and just be like, hey, crunchy phone audio, but I'm here for episode 100. Woo, yay. Anyway, with that, take it away, Shibuya, with the Mill Mic at. Mimi, I forgot to tell everybody to follow us on Twitter, so I'm going to do that real quick. Sorry. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter or X, whatever the hell you want to call it these days. You can follow the podcast at DipShips Pod, so you can get all the updates on the podcast and all the side bits that we do. And you should follow us individually. You can follow Carl at The Calamity Carl. You can follow Metty at Metarman. You can follow Nick at Echo_Fetish. And you can follow me, which you don't really have to. I only tweet like twice a month. At GFPPM. Alright, that's it. Sorry, Mimi.
This is my boat, and you cannot be here.
Okay. I think he's gone. Listen, I don't have much time. I need to tell you that if you like Yu-Gi-Oh!, then you can go right now and listen to the Millennium Microphone podcast. Every 2 weeks, we put out episodes going back through the anime, and we've already covered all of Original Duel Monsters and Season 0. Right now, we're in the middle of GX, we record live, and we let our audience vote on every single episode's thumbnail. So, if you're interested, keep an eye out for that.
Hey, is that Shibuya Gato from the Millennium Microphone?
Dude, shut up! Shut up right now, he's gonna hear you!
Did you know that Millennium Mic is available on YouTube? Podbean, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and Amazon Music.
Dude, are you trying to tell them I'm here or steal my ad read?
And features hosts like Shibuya Gato Shora, Calamity Carl, BioRoxas, and KZ Excellent.
What the fuck are you doing on my boat?
Fuck. No, I gotta go. Go listen to Millennium Microphone.
Let's see.
Oh, wait, I actually do have one more thing I just remembered.
Oh.
When I was unpacking, I realized that we packed last night, and then we went over all our stuff in the hotel room again this morning, and we were like, we definitely didn't forget anything. And
What'd
I
you
got
forget?
home from Dave & Buster's and realized my external hard drive is in the hotel room.
Oh.
There's nothing, like, important on it, but, like, there's a lot of gigs of anime on that thing. And I'm like, man.
I call the hotel.
Yeah.
See if they found it.
The buddy of mine who's, like, close to the hotel sent them a message and called about it. I don't know how that ended up yet because it's still happening.
Oy.
But I told them that if they can ship it to her and she'll ship it to me, then I'll pay for the shipping. I don't care. But I would like my anime back.
Got all that hentai.
It is the entire series of Inazuma 11.
That's like your favorite thing.
Yeah.
It is like my favorite thing. That's why I'm so bummed out.
It's about what I expected, yeah.
It's got Inazuma, it's got Brotherhood, it's got some JoJo.
I smell joy.
It's got a couple anime movies on it. I don't want to legally acquire all that stuff again. That's gonna take a while.
Right? Oh, God. And you have to pay for it.
That sucks. All right. What you got, Metty?
All right. So last time we recorded, I think I was complaining about my car.
Yeah.
Right? Is that where we
tracks.
Yeah.
So good news.
Yes.
No news on the car front, which is good news.
Oh.
Hooray. Fucking hooray. Now that I said this, I'm going to break down tomorrow and I scream and cry and shit.
That is what a breakdown is.
That's true.
Trying to think of things.
You'll get there.
I've been playing the Pokemon Scarlet, finally.
The new
DLC.
Oh, no, just Pokemon Scarlet.
Oh.
Because I got about, halfway? And then I went, this might be the worst Pokemon game. And I stopped. But now there's a DLC, and people are playing it again. So I went, alright, well, I guess I'll play and then do the DLC. And, yeah, boy, this sure is a Pokemon game.
I mean, that sounds about right.
Boy, it sure is clear that they didn't let Monolith Soft help them on this one, unlike the last 3. One of which Monolith Soft basically made themselves.
Which one?
I think it's very...
Legends Arceus.
Yeah, I think
That's
it's
what I
very
thought.
funny that you're just like, this is the worst one, when everyone I've seen has been like, yeah, it runs like shit, but it's the best Pokemon game.
Listen.
That's kind of where I was at, but I also haven't played a Pokemon game since, like, Pokemon Black.
I could see how you would like this. I really can. But
I do, in a strange way, miss feeding my weird fucked up dog sandwiches.
It is a nice dog.
You could be referring to anything. You could be referring to any Pokemon. You could be referring to the fucking motorcycle.
I am referring to the motorcycle.
I knew it. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. The game is just so damn directionless. You know? Like...
I think it's just a consequence of making it open.
I mean, it's not directionless. They give you a bunch of objectives and go do those.
Yeah, alright. I want to go to this one over here. Up. They're all level 50.
Yeah, so then you go, all right, let's see if any of the other ones are lower level, and then you go to the lower level ones.
Yeah, but it would have been nice if they went, hey, you should go to the grass gym first.
It would have been nice if they did that. I think they're kind of like expecting you to see that the closer you are to the starting area, the lower the level everything will be. But, like, at the same time, everything should have just scaled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was clear to me that they were jealous that Legends Arceus did so well, and they went, we could do that better, and then they didn't. But, it's alright. It's a Pokemon game. The new legendary is cute.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I know about the DLC, but I do love her.
Cute little masked girl. Let's see. Work has been fun.
Great. I'm happy to hear that.
Alright, so, we went 30 days without an accident.
What does an accident entail?
Like, injury.
Oh. Okay.
Like, injury to us or customers.
Sure.
And they went, alright, we went 30 days without an accident, everybody. So, ice cream. But you can only have the ice cream after you fill out the employee survey. About how the management is doing. You get your ice cream once you filled out the survey that says we do a good job.
Okay.
And I went, sure, I'll fill out the survey. I'm gonna be brutally fucking honest. So if I get fired, it's because I said.
Fill out the survey?
Like 2 weeks ago now, because we haven't recorded in 3 weeks.
Something like that. No, just the 2.
So yeah, it's fine. Well, long enough. So after the 30-day mark, there's also the 40-day mark.
Nice.
Where all right, we haven't had an accident in 40 days. Pizza party.
Nice.
Damn it.
So you can go into the break room and get served pizza by the grossest old lady in the store who does not change her gloves even after she goes to the bathroom.
Nice.
My head is in my hands.
So we got in trouble. Me and one of the old ladies who work in my department. Old lady. She is a grandma, but she's like 50. Anyway. Younger than the old lady who does not change her gloves.
Uh-huh.
We walked back there, and we picked up 3 boxes of pizza, and we started walking away with them, and she's like, no, I have to serve them. The management said I serve them. And one of the managers who was nearby was like, what are you guys doing? That's for everyone. Went, yeah, this is all for pickup. This is for our department. She's not going to touch things that are going in our mouths. These are ours. Goodbye. And we were told we were insubordinate for that.
Mm-hmm.
But nothing can really come of that because, again, all right, well, we'll report your asses to health and safety, so you're holding a gun to my head while I'm holding a gun to yours. Let's see how this ends.
Grow up, you fucking weirdos.
Yeah,
Jesus.
exactly. It's the same, level of, I'm the security guy, so I'm the most important in the store. You're not a pickup employee, you're a Walmart employee. You can't be wearing headphones, you have to help customers at any time. No. The asset protection employees, you see, they have to wear their headphones so that way they look like customers so they can blend in. And they can't get in trouble for wearing their headphones, but you can't wear your headphones because you're a Walmart employee, not a pickup employee. But they're not Walmart employees, they're asset protection employees. I like Walmart a lot, I hate it.
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
I reinstalled Destiny.
Why?
It's called a relapse.
I like gun games sometimes. And then I launched Destiny.
Mm-hmm.
And I played it for about 15 minutes and I went, Then I closed it and uninstalled Destiny again. And I might reinstall it in 2 weeks when they do the Halloween event, because that's always a decent time, but and yeah, I got my PS3 working with my new capture card.
Nice.
So I can record it through HDMI.
Your TV died.
Oh lord, yeah, you're right.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Alright, so after all the bullshit with my car, right, I'm like, oh fucking finally, I have no money, and I'm screaming, but it's fine. So yeah, this was, I went to sit down to play this Pokemon game, because the DLC had just, was it that day, or was it about to come out, in 2 days, or whatever? It doesn't matter. I sit down to start leveling my Pokemon so I can, play the DLC.
Uh-huh.
I turn on my Switch, I hit the power button on my TV, and there's a loud popping noise and a bright flash of light from behind my TV.
That's good.
And then the TV won't turn on, and even the little glow, where the LG logo is glowing orange to show you that it's plugged in but not turned on, isn't glow. The vampire power light is off. And I'm like, oh, a capacitor blew. And this TV is a brick.
Well, best behaved.
God fucking damn it.
Trail.
Yeah, you know, like, if it had happened next month after I did not just spend $750 on 2 out of 4 brakes for my car, I would have been much less upset. But the fact that it happened like the day after we recorded the last podcast.
Oof.
So I grabbed the TV out of the living room.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, I still wanted to play my shitty fucking games. And it didn't fit in the room so good.
Yeah, it's a really big TV.
It didn't fit in the room so good.
Yeah. It is a very, very, very big TV.
Yeah, it's big. But
I think it's doing its best.
Luckily, Carl's mother and stepfather were coming down here not for Carl's birthday, but for Carl's niece's birthday.
Fucking pieces of shit.
Wow.
And when they heard, or rather, when the stepfather heard that my TV had exploded, he went, "TV exploded? Someone has to get a new TV? I could get a new TV?"
Yeah, I called him and was like, "Do you guys have any spare TVs? Because I know he buys TVs every other fucking week." And my mom was like, "Oh no, we don't. We just gave away a TV to our neighbor across the street. We don't have any TVs left around." And he went, "I can get one. I can always upgrade. You know, the TV in the back room. We could get a new TV there."
You know
so
what?
because this man has the
it.
brainworms.
Yep.
Yeah. The understandable brainworms is we all have our computers and shit that we upgrade constantly.
Yeah.
But because this man has the brainworms, I now have a TV that is more moderately sized.
Nice.
Sitting in my room now. Which, you know, is saving me at least eye strain from not having to look at the giant fucking projection TV.
Yep.
And it saved me from having to drive down to New Jersey to get one of my spares. Or, you know, any of that.
What, you didn't want to visit your mom?
I love the dead silence there. I think that was good.
That was good. That was solid. You'd feel it.
Damn, it's
Is
still
there anything
going.
else? Yeah. Let's see. Can't really think of anything else. I think I might be done.
Fair enough.
All right. Well, then how would we like some questions?
Yes,
please.
If you have any questions you want to ask us or any topics you want us to discuss, you can send them over to questions@dipships.boats. I don't know how long it's going to be sticking around. I don't know. I know that fucking Google Domains is stopping being a thing because Google fucking sucks at keeping things open.
I did not know that was going on.
Yeah, and
so
they're combining it with Squarespace. So I'm like, do I have to pay for Squarespace now? Does this automatically happen? Like, what's going on?
How to the way you get a promotion at Google is you have you make a product that launches. So essentially, everyone at Google works on a project, and then when it launches, the entire team immediately jumps to the next project. Which means that each team really only has like a crew of like 3 people keeping it open until they all eventually also go, "Listen, man, I need like $5 extra in my paycheck, so we're all gonna move to this project over here, and goodbye Google Plus or whatever their fucking social media service was called."
Yeah, it was Google Plus.
Well, it's fine. I hated Google Plus.
Goodbye. What was the drawing one? Because they're getting rid of that.
I had no idea. I didn't even know that existed.
Yeah, like Google Sketch or something. I don't fucking remember. It's gone now anyway. It doesn't fucking matter.
And they got rid of that. They got rid of fucking Google Music.
Google Music.
Google and Google Podcasts. Google Podcasts is going away, so I have to redo the fucking ad read again. Now I gotta say YouTube Music.
Awesome. What if you just right now go YouTube Music and just slap it in there?
Yeah, you just cut out.
Honestly, I mean,
YouTube
it's the same
there.
thing as just fucking YouTube, so I might as well just remove the part that says Google Podcasts and just fucking re-edit it that way.
That's true. That's probably easier.
Yeah, but that's less funny. So
It is less funny.
Anyway, questions. Yellow Yondello has sent us in his final Kit Kat.
Oh, they're dead.
You should
Their
buy
final
more Kit Kats.
Tasty. Thought I had more, but guess
questions.
not. Last one, series/season finale. Ain't doing this again. Maybe.
Oh. Yeah, exactly. Buy more Kit Kats. Come on.
The question,
I believe in you. Tasty.
the question. Would you rather have Kit Kats for thumbs or thumbs for fingers? And they've added on, if the Kit Kats, the Kit Kats will melt if they get too hot, and it breaks off, or unfortunately eaten will hurt like a bitch. But the next day, they will return.
I just want thumb hands.
I'm sorry, I'm literally thinking of someone just, oh, ow, oh, ow, oh, ow.
And that's those for today. Tomorrow, can't wait to get them back. Someone's like,
tomorrow we do it again.
Why you fucking munching your grippers, bro?
Why are you like this, dude?
He's just like, I'm just so hungry.
I just love Kit Kats.
People on the internet pay good money to watch me do this.
Oh, I bet.
Oh, that's the opening to Chaos Child.
Yeah, I would say thumbs for fingers.
Imagine the grip.
Oh, that's way too much grip.
You would just have tinier hands, so you look like our ex-president.
A little bit, yeah. I don't know how good jacking off is going to be with that.
It'll make your wee-wee look bigger.
That's so true. Hams asks us title of the email, Full Metal Cock and Balls.
Hello?
So I recently read FMA manga because I got it for a deal, and it hit me how good the series was after it being 10 years since I watched the 03 anime and Brotherhood. This is in spite of me getting annoyed at people acting like it's the best anime ever without fault.
It's been 10 years since Brotherhood.
What's a story that just hit you with how good it was in spite of your cynicism? Also, for context, the subject is in reference to a dojin that my friend inflicted upon me 10 years ago, where Winry outfitted Al with a fully functional auto-male cock and balls.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, good for Al. He really...
He deserved it.
He deserves to get some relief. Poor boy.
So what's a story that hit you with how good it was in spite of your cynicism?
I'm
trying to think.
What's a toughie?
It kind of is. It's hard to think of something where you're going into it like, I hate this already, and then you walk out like, actually, I love it.
The worst part is, I know this has happened. You know what, actually? I've got it. And it's insane because it's now literally my lifeblood. But I hated the first couple episodes of Inazuma 11.
That's insane.
And then I was super in.
I was about to say, I feel like you're lying just to have something to say.
No, because, like, the reason that I watched it is because my friend in high school firmly believed in the 3-episode rule. Like, watch it for 3 episodes, see if you like it, and then if you do, keep going, and if not, drop it. So we watched 3 episodes of Inazuma, and I was like, listen, that was whatever, and the third one was kind of okay, but I'm probably not going to keep watching. And he's like, that's alright, man, at least you gave it the 3 episodes. And he went home, and I was like, I got nothing else to do, I'll watch another episode. And then
that's when it got cool.
A lot of it. I walked back into class the next day like, hey man, I finished the first season of Inazuma 11.
I think...
He went, wait, what do you mean season?
Yeah, he was like, what, huh?
I think mine would have to be Black Clover. Because I thought I was gonna hate it going in until Metty like explained some things, and I went and read it, and I was like, oh, this is actually really good.
That's fair.
Black Clover's a good pull for that.
You know, Haikyuu, I had the same exact thing the first couple episodes. I was like, whatever, but good.
I feel that too, yeah.
I was super in by the end of Haikyuu also, like, super fun watch.
You know what?
What?
My Hero.
That's fair.
Because I completely expected My Hero just...
Have you,
what's the way to say it?
Keeping up with the last, like, 2 chapters?
Yes! Holy shit!
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But,
my god.
I was completely expecting My Hero to, like... What's the way to say it?
Peter out.
What?
Peter out.
Eat her out?
Nope. No.
Peter.
Oh, Peter. I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck?
God almighty.
Yeah, no, I was just expecting it to just be like, I guess, boring shonen.
Sure.
Right? Because, like, the first, like, 6 chapters, they have the, like, the hero system is corrupt, everyone wants money. And then they swerve away from that hard immediately, and I'm like, oh, so someone at Jump went, no, this has to be a boring story, understood. But then it, like, gets good.
Yeah.
Yeah, My Hero.
It's crazy how Jujutsu Kaisen, My Hero, and One Piece are all, like, fucking peaking currently.
Yeah.
One Piece is fucking good, dude.
One Piece is crazy good. Here's another one from Yellow Yondello. All right, is this going to be the Halloween episode? Oh shit! I guess it technically is. It's coming out next
Halloween,
week.
everybody!
well,
Happy
shit.
Halloween, Scotty Spooky! Yellow Yondello asks, since we're in Spooky Month, I'd like to recommend the movie Savage Land if you haven't heard of it.
I have not.
A horror mockumentary about a small town being wiped out with only one suspect. Free on YouTube, pretty good.
What was it called?
Savage Land.
Savage Land. I'm gonna fucking watch that, I guess, like, now.
And the question...
We're in a podcast now.
Yeah. And the question is, you have indisputable evidence of the paranormal, supernatural, etc., but the problem is you're caught in the evidence in a compromised or embarrassing position with no way to remove yourself without compromising the evidence or people seeing it as fake.
Uh-huh.
Would you still release it for all to see, but your embarrassment would be associated with its discovery, or keep it to yourself? I fucked a ghost!
Yeah, I was about to say, like, alright, listen. This really depends on how named you are. If you know what I mean?
Hey, you guys remember that scene in Ghostbusters where they got the ghost job, right?
Yeah.
Well,
No.
it's like that. I'm just warning you all now. The evidence is I got a ghost blowjob.
What? Alright, so, like, literally, my brain immediately went to, like, alright, so, like, if it was, like, magic or whatever, and there's just, like, a solid magic butt plug up. You know? And it's just up in there.
Listen,
but it's, like, magic. It's not made of metal or plastic. It's magic.
I think I would be down purely to be like, alright, world, magic is real, ghosts are real, supernatural stuff is real, your move.
Yeah, like, cause, like, it's like, alright, so is it your name that's associated with it, or can you be known as the Butt Plug Bandit forever? Like...
It's both. You are the Butt Plug Bandit, but also your identity is public knowledge. You're on the Wikipedia page.
Do you know what this question reminds me of? It reminds me of this video. Farting on my roommate's door, then a ghost appeared.
God.
He's just farting against the door. Did you see it? We'll play it again for you. It just shows this little orb floating across. You just hear this dude ripping ass.
Son of a bitch.
It's such a good video. If it was that, I wouldn't give a shit. I'd be like, ghosts exist. Don't point out that other thing. Ghosts are real.
Yeah, that's not the important part of this video.
The ghost made me drop a spooky dookie.
I was about to say, oh no. Because then it's like, you're doing that and the ghost leans in for a sniff.
No.
Hey man, that smells great. What? Urameshi Trev asks
ghosts
us.
are real and they're perverts.
We've all known that.
Oh, yeah.
Urameshi Trev asks, hello, ghosts and ghouls.
What about the goblins?
The goblins aren't invited this time.
Racist.
I'll go.
They're too busy in Yu-Gi-Oh!
That's true.
If this makes it in time for the Halloween episode, what is the scariest experience you had while watching a show, film, or playing a game? P.S. It doesn't have to be a horror game as long as it instills fear.
Oh,
P.P.S. IRL stuff could play a role in the experience as well, like thunder or fog.
That's fair. I played Outlast 2.
Mm-hmm.
I did not play Outlast 1.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I've talked about this on the podcast before, but like I watch horror movies and like horror let's plays and read horror short stories, and it's all fine. It's all cool. I love that shit. I don't like playing horror games most of the time.
Same.
They're the only, like, I'll ingest all the other horror stuff, but playing the horror game and it's me that has to do it sucks. I hate it. I don't love it.
I agree.
So I was going through Outlast 2, and I was very scared. I was streaming it to my friend, and I did not get very far in this game, by the way. I got like 49 minutes into this game before I turned it off and uninstalled it.
Spooky.
I got too scared. But I was sneaking through like a little village section, and I got spotted, and I was like, well, I could immediately pause the game and panic and load it and try not to get caught, but I'm streaming. I don't want to bother, so I just ran. I got spotted and leapt out a window and sprinted towards a building and like found where I was supposed to go, so I started crawling under the building to get there.
Nice.
And people are chasing me, but once I start crawling under the building, the music gets all quiet. No one is screaming anymore. I'm like, great. They're stupid. So I'm crawling under the building, and I see where I'm supposed to go out, but there's a dude in front of it. So I'm just standing there waiting for him to, like, continue his patrol route or whatever. and then suddenly the music spikes up, and the dude who had been chasing me was apparently crawling after me, and I didn't know, so he stabbed me in the back with the music spike, and I screamed so loud my microphone just refused at all to transmit it to my friend.
That's awesome.
And I immediately died because I jumped so hard my camera went everywhere and I had no idea what was going on. So I just got stabbed again a couple times and died. And I was like, listen, I can't keep playing. I'm gonna go.
That's too
I have
scary.
to recover. Other than that, the only horror movie that's ever gotten me in the same way of ooh, I don't love that is Art the Clown from Terrifier.
Oh, that's a good one.
I do not like him. I saw him at Comic-Con and I wanted to leave.
Allow me to answer for PM.
All right.
PM is terrified of Slappy from Goosebumps.
That's true.
I mean, when I was a kid, so was I.
I think one of my favorite things that PM was scared of was when he played the Ju-On the Grudge game on the Nintendo Wii.
Oh.
And started screaming like he was a chihuahua barking at something.
Yeah.
And then after the fact, he just started going, what was I barking? What was I barking like a dog?
That's awesome.
I already know mine. It's when I pissed on the carpet that's in Metty's room.
What the fuck?
Yeah, there's still the stain right here. In fact,
well, that one's probably when I threw up and missed.
Hang on, let me...
What caused this? No!
So, I was watching the movie
podcast.
VHS with some friends in a Skype call.
I love that one.
And we got to the scene. There's a scene where it's they're digging in this girl to pull out her organs because they're harvesting organs from her or something. And it was about 97 degrees in my room. Didn't turn my AC on because I was an idiot. Dehydrated because I wasn't drinking water because I didn't want to get up and get more water. Didn't eat anything most of that day.
Sure.
And the combination of all of those things, along with seeing a very disturbing sight, I put my head back I need to close my eyes because I don't want to look at this. And then I woke up on the floor and I saw that my chair had flown back into my TV stand, almost knocked my TV over, didn't.
Shit.
Almost knocked it on top of me. And I got up and I looked around. I got to the microphone. They're like, are you all right? And I went, hey guys, I'll be right back. I just passed out. Started messaging my mom hey, I passed out. I need you to come in my room. Sat on my bed. And I went, why do I feel wet? I'd pissed myself when I passed out.
You died for a second there.
I've died multiple times in my life, Nick. My body just shuts down sometimes.
You're a lucky boy.
That is vasovagal syncope.
What?
That is a real thing that me and my sisters have. It is just fainting good.
Well, no, it's fainting bad.
It's pretty much, yeah.
Of those fainting goats.
Yes.
Yeah, pretty much. Doctor's like, yeah, if you and your sisters get under extreme stress and pass out, you don't just pass out, your body's shut down.
Awesome.
And your brain has to kickstart everything, which scared the shit out of my high school chemistry teacher when that happened in class. And he called my mom in a frenzy going, your son had a stroke. You have to take him to a hospital. And she went, nah, he's fine. It's all right. It happens.
That's awesome.
As he was baffled when I stood up and was just like, oh, freaking again.
At least I didn't piss myself this time.
No, the time I pissed myself was a few years ago, as opposed to many years ago.
Oh, that's awesome. What about you, Metty? What was your spookmas?
The scariest thing that I've ever played that I just could not handle? Alien Isolation.
Yeah, yep.
That sounds fair. That's a game that I have not attempted because I feel like I'm just not going to do it.
My thing with horror games is usually if I have a way to fight back, then it's not scary.
Yeah,
that makes sense. Yeah,
even if it's the shittiest melee on the planet, all right, I can just keep backing up while punching something in the head, and eventually I win. Not scary. That was my thing with Evil Within 1 and 2. Not spooky, even though it has good atmosphere. I win.
Yeah.
Alien Isolation, you can fight back. You can maybe even kill the first alien. Then the others get mad.
I see.
A very, very spooky game.
The thing about that game that fucking made me I never want to touch that again was you've hidden this locker at least 3 times.
Yeah, now he knows
that.
Oh.
He knows you like to hang out here now.
I didn't know that it could learn.
Yeah,
It learns.
I've seen so many videos of people just like hiding in the locker. Like, I guess I'm going back in here. I'm just going to hide. He doesn't know I'm in here. And then it just opens the locker and they just pause the game and they go, no, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it.
Yeah, no, it learns your patterns.
It sucks.
Yeah, I could not do that game then.
I hid under a desk one time when I was originally playing, and it was the first time I hid under there, but the alien was just like, "Hey, buddy, what you doing down here?"
The alien was like, I'm just gonna check just in case he's down there. Oh, hey!
I've seen people playing where the alien will actually go up to a locker other than theirs and open it, and I'm like, are you serious?
Yeah, because it's expecting you to hide in a locker, but it didn't see which one you got into.
It's like, what the fuck? It's crazy.
Oof.
All right, let's check this one here. This is from I'm sorry, hold on. Let's redo that one. This is from Toby Fair.
What the fuck?
Hi, Toby Fair.
I don't know if they want their gov name used.
Hey, Toby.
Happy belated birthday, Carl.
Yay!
Yeah.
Thank you.
I didn't really have a question other than to share a very interesting fact I found out about one of the higher-ups at work.
Oh.
I found out one of the people that founded the building I work for has 100 chickens.
Oh, good for him.
That's awesome.
It's wild to think someone that is a pretty successful attorney has 100 chickens he takes care of when he's not at work. I started out as 16 chickens, and hearing how he was warned that if he started raising chickens, he'd end up collecting them, and I had to contain myself from saying the phrase, gotta catch 'em all. Thank you for sharing.
All right, but he would have agreed with gotta catch 'em all. You would have made a friend.
I hope you enjoyed.
He counted his chickens.
I hope he enjoys all those chickens.
Fired.
We'll make this the last question here. This is a good one here.
Okay.
Gwendol asks us, what would you do if Stu Pickles walks into your work, threw a bowl of chocolate pudding in a bathroom, and looked at you like this?
I would leave. That's his bathroom now.
Yeah,
it's his bathroom now. He lives there.
That's his house now. Yeah, no.
I would probably recreate what happened when I watched VHS. I would pass out and piss myself.
I would make a second brown stain in that room.
That is terrible.
Holy shit!
Thank you for that. That was awful. Hey, you guys want a fact about a boat?
I would love one.
I'm not Stu.
I'm not.
Yvonne Drebert and Zach Melnick were documentary filmmakers who were investigating Lake Huron for a film that they were making when they discovered an anomaly on their sonar readout, which was a ship named the Africa, which was built in 1874 and sank 2 decades later while traveling from Ashtabula, Ohio, to Owen Sound, Ontario. This ship vanished one day 128 years ago, losing its entire crew, and has not been found until now.
When was this?
This was October 10th
of this year.
Of this year.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Here's a picture of the port bow of the Africa. It has seen better days, as you can see.
Yeah.
They expected to find a pile of rocks.
I mean, it's done a lot better than I would have expected a 150-year-old boat to do.
Yeah, exactly.
So
they're like, all right, and we're going to go check underwater. They got about 280 feet, and they saw a huge structure that loomed up from the depths, as they described. And they're like, huh.
Boat.
Well,
Atlantis is in Lake Huron.
We found this boat. And here is a picture of the lovely discoverers.
They look nice.
They seem happy. And they got the robot there that they used to find it. Its name is Kiyi.
Yeah, maybe.
Wait, his name is what?
Kiyi.
I love him.
Yeah, as you know what? As long as the robot's not watching, sure. Yeah.
I don't know if robots can understand that yet.
They can.
Yeah, but I don't want it watching, because when it eventually does understand, it'll be like, they did what in front of me? So you know what?
That's fair. That's how Rosie the Robot got started in the Jetsons.
Yeah, but it only culminated when her character arc was finished by Vince McMahon.
By Vince McMahon turning her into a motorcycle and riding her sexually and non-sexually. Yes.
It's so true!
All
right, well, that's this one. Let's wrap that one up. Thank you all for listening to this episode. Hey, if you want to support us directly and financially, you can do so by going to patreon.com/dipshipspod. Watch some PM versus anime, $5 a month.
Hell yeah. Hey.
There's a couple episodes up there that are free that you can watch.
Nice.
Hey.
Saying, yeah.
Do you want to post pictures of you wearing a bucket hat in our Discord server?
Yeah.
You can do that. We got one. Wobkey, excellent. Glad to see some merch going out.
Let's get some bucket hat posting going on. Come on.
Can we get like a bucket hat emote in that server?
Bucket hat.
Fuck, I mean, I guess I gotta.
All right, thank you.
I mean, the duck emote's wearing a bucket hat, right?
Yes, it is.
It counts.
Not the one I was using, Duck Dance.
And hey,
yeah, Duck Dance has.
If you can't afford to sign up for the Patreon to support us that way, you can still support us just by sharing the podcast around with anyone who you think would like it, because podcasting can swim based on word of mouth.
Like, comment, hit that bell, and all that stuff.
Rate 5 stars.
You know what comment I'm leaving on this episode?
What?
No perfect attendance anymore, PM.
And not perfect attendance, idiot, stupid. And then he pops in here right now. Perfect attendance, baby.
We've been getting some audience answers on Spotify.
Oh,
what does
nice.
that mean?
Because that's like a thing. They have like a Q&A thing where they just automatically ask everyone, "What did you think of this episode?"
I
and they
didn't
can
know that was
leave
a
a thing.
Rate us 5 stars and whatever.
What was the most recent thing that I remember just being? There we go.
I hope it's just stupid.
Rotten, 16 days ago, said on episode 89, Not My Mellow Yellow. The robot bit for Porch Lady made me laugh so hard I puked. Appreciative.
That is all Misha. Love her.
Mimi. Misha's going by a new name now. It's Mimi.
I didn't know.
Now you know.
Edit it in.
I followed
They would be the one
her on
editing it
Blue
in.
Sky, so yeah. It was really hard to find her on Blue Sky because I did not know that the name changed.
That's fair.
I was very confused. I follow us on Blue Sky.
All right, Mimi, go back and edit in Mimi over when I said the other thing.
Yeah.
I gotta put Mimi's new fucking in this template so I don't forget it.
You know, I did see PM get on their phone in the middle of the episode, and I was like, he better not pop in just to be perfect attendance and then leave.
We will cut him out. Yes.
So funny. I would have been so fucking funny.
I fully expected it to happen. I just didn't want to say anything because I thought I would will it into existence.
Yeah, get yourself some merch. Streamlabs.com/thecalamity_merch.
Yeah, post bucket hat pics.
Follow us, Blue Sky, dipships.boats, Twitter, dipshipspod. 5 stars, bell, everything that Metty said before. That's it. That's the show.
Yeah.
Got another in the books for you all. And again, PM will be back in December.
That's your Christmas present,
PM
audience.
will return in Avengers Endgame.
God damn it.
PM will return in DipShips Endgame. This really sucks. Can I tell you, these weeks have thrown off, I had a schedule set for when we were going to have our fucking episode 100 guest, and I was like, it'll line up perfectly, it'll be great, they won't be too busy with any of their other shit, and everything's just fucked now.
You can blame
they
my
agreed?
grandma.
But they haven't agreed yet. I gotta message them back. Anyway, thank you all for listening. We'll see you next time on the Nautical Mile.
Oh my god.
Shit.
Doodles. Wait, no, shit, that's PM's line.
Toodles. There he is.
Yeah, that's it.